Hello everybody, it's Jeff Hobbs, aka Pepper Wolverine. It's currently February 18th, it's President's Day. Thought I'd do a little update since a lot of people like to see some videos of what's going on in people's gardens, so here we go. So we're in my basement where everything starts. A lot of things start for me in arrow gardens, whether it's a sprout unit like this one that's got some cilantro that's on its tail end, or this one that's now unoccupied with peppers, so I just planted a bunch more cilantro. We can honestly never have enough cilantro, and while I can buy it fresh at the store, it's fresh to a certain extent. There's nothing like fresh herbs, so I like to grow my own cilantro year-round if and when possible, and in 6 months you'll see that I planted an exuberant amount in the outdoor garden. Let some of it immediately go to flowering to attract some beneficials. So everything you see in here started in a sprout or a bounty or an ultra with a seed deck on it. These larger plants here on the left, these two trays, are about 6 weeks old now, and these two trays, you can see there's some slightly different coloration on them, were also started 6 weeks ago, but these were started straight in soil. I made a mistake and was using a self-watering germination mat and left it in there beyond germination, and the soil was way too wet, and I've got them pretty much under control now, and in the next day or two, or a little bit later in the week, I'll trim all these down to one plant per cell, maybe two on one or two specific varieties. Every single one of them is a different variety. I'm feeding this tent, which is a 2x4 by 5 feet tall, with a 100 watt HLG, which gives a really nice LED light, natural daylight clothes. It's a 5000K. And over here I've got one of the first LEDs that I bought, which is a Viper Spectra 300 watt. It's actually a little bit less than that based upon measurements, but you can see down there, you can't see it, but it's currently 72 on the bottom, 75 in the top. I'm blowing some air on it from the fan. We're going to walk over and see what's going on the other side with a little bit more advanced plants that I started first. Over here, I've got all these plants under T8s. T8s work pretty well for me, and that's what I historically use. I keep them in my arsenal because I like the results that they provide, and I have them. You can get more efficient lighting, but you know, with good conditions, good soil, airflow, you can see what happens. They're pretty darn happy. Yeah, I'd say pretty darn happy. Only issue I'm going to run into is space. Need to top some of them, which I'll probably do next weekend when I have a little bit more time, when they're close to needing to be watered. But there's some incredible varieties going on in here. Too many to list out, because this season I'm planting a little bit of everything. So basically all super hots. Sriracha Hornet, Peach Reaper, Ghostly Peño that I just topped, and then those will get transferred over into that space later this week, or this weekend, when I get around to hanging up one of those 4x8 fixtures and give them some more space. A couple others that didn't fit, so I just put them underneath the 60 watt grow light that came from Arrow Garden. That just kind of playing around with that 2 seasons ago, and I keep using it. It's good for a heat source, so I'm using that to heat up some of my pepper in a can challenge plants that just got started. Yeah, I had to reset that one, so it's showing 3 days, but that's not 3 days. That's not correct. Over here we've got a couple more advanced plants and things that are in the air garden or grown hydroponically. They grow a little bit faster. They haven't been topped, but you can see when the roots can just do whatever they want, they should put off their side shoots pretty quick. That one right there that I was just showing is the Chocolate Champion. This is one of the mystery peppers I have. I know what it is. 50-50 chance it's either an Uruguayan surprise or a Naga BBG7 orange. But there's some other cool stuff in there. 7-pot lava times bubblegum, 7-pot lava yellow, one of the yellow fatales crossed with a brain strain that I keep going. I got from Gage Hymus that he got from Dave Schramm. In the back there's a 7-pot Primo. And in the back over here is Butch T. I got some younger ones over here. A couple of my crosses in there. Actually, this one's mostly my crosses, except for this one's a 7-pot Douglas Yellow. Got a purple habanero in the back, or pumpkin habanero, I should say. In the back right is the Fidalgo Roja, or Roxa. And then here is the last ones that I'm germinating for this season. I got like 10 open cells on this one. I was waiting for something, but I think those seeds are getting held up in the mail through customs because they should have been here and they're not here yet. So if those cells remain open, I still got a couple of things I can put in there that haven't been planted yet. But the majority of that's the Wolverine's Claw and the Hobbs and Arrow. These big ones right here, I'm getting ready to transplant those into Kratky containers. I've been upstairs cleaning those. I'm going to weed this down to one plant that I'm going to leave in there. I'll do the same on this one. Leave only one plant in there. Over here, I'll leave one plant. I'm not sure what I'm going to leave yet though, but we'll get that figured out. So yeah, this is what's going on in the Pepper Wolverine's basement. I'm pretty happy with the results so far. Once again, I'll outgrow the space that I have, but I'll be topping these soon, stripping them, and they can start all over on their growth, and we'll see. I was hoping that these inserts could keep them until plant out, but I don't think so. They're just growing too fast. I don't want to raise the lights to make them leggy. So we'll see. I don't know. There's always some surprises going on. My surprise this season is that plants are just growing really fast, and or sprouting outside shoots before they're even topped. So we'll see. So I'll do maybe another one in about a month, and we can compare progress once some of those new ones sprout, and hopefully got some peppers in a can, and we'll see. So until that point in time, hope you guys enjoy this short little video of what's going on in my basement, getting ready for the outdoor season. Grow on, pepper lovers. Good luck.